Welcome back, everyone, to the Great War Western Front, Central Powers, 1914. We are in June 1915 now, however. We have taken Dunkirk, which was our operational objective. We have gone and added a supply depot to every one of our frontline provinces here. And Command has given us a new objective, to take Calais from the enemy. Alright. So far we've kept the enemy at bay and not allowed them to attack us, really, because we've been too powerful for them. I'm not sure right now. They have 2 and 3. I believe we can hold this with a single corps. I know we can hold this with a single corps. I mean, I'm confident to that fact. 700 supply is enough to set up a really good defense.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Ausrücken.
So we're going to shift it. Alright. More Hans. Let's see. Nancy, they moved their troops out of Nancy. 3 and 2. 3 and 3. You may have to have 2 here.
Auf Befehl. Wir sind unterwegs.
Metz. We should only need 1.
Bereit machen. Bewegt euch.
Now Bar-le-Duc, especially since they have 6 here, we'll want 3 there.
Achtung. Wir müssen los. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Well, do we have more conscripts we can send there?
Wir haben neue Befehle. Jetzt aber im Laufschritt.
Shift around our line a little bit here. That's 3. Okay. In the in the Marne. 6 and 13. Yikes. Okay, we definitely need like 4 corps here minimum. Bare minimum.
Bereit machen. Wir sind unterwegs.
I'm gonna go with 5. I think. We'll see how much supply we get. That's 3.
Achtung. Bewegt euch.
5. I guess 13.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen
6
los.
there.
Wir haben neue
Send one
Befehle.
to Vouziers to make sure we don't get overrun there by 13 corps. That's fine with 1. That should be fine with 3.
Warten auf Befehle. Ausrücken.
Okay, that's 6 corps. That's 6 corps. So that should hold that territory. And it allows us to build up a little bit in the Marne if we decide to push through here. 2 and 2. We should be able to hold that with just 1. We don't have conscripts up here, do we? No, okay. Should be able to hold that with just 1. 2 and 2, they shouldn't be able to take that.
Bereit machen. Wir sind unterwegs.
Alright. Laon, that's 2 and 2. Again, should be able to hold that with just 1. Noyon, alright. 2, 2, and 5. Yeah, I think we better put 3 in
Wir
there.
haben neue Befehle.
Just in case we do get attacked, the morale will go down and make it easier for them to take us down. That would be what we would call suboptimal. 2 versus 5. I think we can hold that.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
Go ahead and put that. We can have Calais in 2 turns, provided we win from Dunkirk, Hasbrook, and La Boussière. We can take it in 2 turns. 10, 7, but 5 available. 7, but 5 available. We're not going to be able to attack it this turn. That's 9 right there. That's a bit much.
Warten auf Befehle. Wir müssen los.
Yep, 3 there. 2 there should be good. Or us. Okay, well, I don't think we can take on 9 corps with 5 at Calais, where it's heavily, heavily defended. I really don't think that's a good idea. What we can do is hit Montreuil, or I could do 10 corps on 9 corps at Calais. We could try that, but we only have 752 gold. But I want to make one attack of some kind to drain their gold to make sure they can't attack us this turn. So the question is there, or do we hit Amiens? Because we could hit that again. I think we'll go after Calais. La Bussière. It's saying we will have a defeat here, boys. 10 versus 9. Let's see, how much supply is that? That's really good. I think we can win it. I think we can. Well, hopefully Calais, I'm trying to remember if it has a machine gun bunker like Verdun has. If it has that, it's a huge, 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 huge problem. I guess we're about to find out. Yes, Calais has been so important all through history. It's like definitely, I mean, especially to the British and the French. Constantly. The two have been fighting over Calais. And it's been owned by the French sometimes, known by the British other times, and back and forth, and so on and so forth. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on here. B, C, Command, and A. Okay, it's not Verdun impenetrable, but it's a little rough. Let's see. Here they could have B and A. I think C is the best position to try to take. I think it'd be the most isolated. First things first, we have to get our light guns up, and hopefully we can get them where they're facing everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know you're like, wow, that's a lot of supply. That's a lot of guns. Yeah. Yeah, they have 9 corps. So, could be somewhat difficult to take the enemy positions. Okay. We need trenches. Basically across this whole line in order to deploy troops. Excellent. We need trenches to defend our territories here. Alright, that's good. Okay, so we can have 20 units at a time. We're doing our elite German infantry.
Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung. Verstärkung bereit. Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle.
Alright, and then we need to have some guys to protect our regions here. 1, 2.
Zu spät zur Party.
Ooh, I really would like 3 to protect the guns.
Melde mich zum
Gonna have to suffice with 2, I think. I might draw one of them over temporarily. But that leaves us almost 1,000 supply for the battle. I think that's what we've got to do. Hopefully they don't have bajillions of machine guns. I suppose we'll find out. Yes. Industrialized death is what the world wars brought, especially the first one. Second one was more deadly, yes, but the first one introduced actual industrialized death. I mean, to people who hadn't experienced that kind of thing before, that was absolutely, utterly devastating. Okay, let me get you guys out here real quick.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen diese Stellung halten. Wir haben neue Befehle.
I have to make sure that our guns are protected. It is quite non-negotiable. Yes, very much so.
Warten auf Befehle. Kompanie, halt!
Okay, they need to halt real quick.
Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt haben.
Interesting. Alright. Excellent. Okay.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Linie. Wir haben neue Befehle. Ausrücken. Warten auf
Alright,
Befehle.
move them back real quick.
Schließen.
They do have a balloon. They put it on this left side. So, very interesting. Hopefully that's enough men to protect
Bereit machen. Wir sind
our
unterwegs.
guns.
Kolonne,
Alright.
bewegt euch. Zusammenstellen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen los. Schulter an. Wir haben neue Befehle. Ausrücken.
Excellent.
Wir sind unterwegs. Reihen schließen.
Preparing for the attack.
Bereit machen. Wir müssen los. Zusammenstellen.
Now, with 9 core, they're going to feel a lot more brazen than usual. We've really got to make sure we watch for counterattacks and the like. It could get really, really bad. Really bloody and really fast.
Wir halten hier.
So, hopefully not, but we'll have to see how it goes. Definitely got to watch for enemy machine guns. I have a feeling there's one off that corner there. Maybe not. Okay. Either way, the time has come. Suppress the enemy.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir halten hier die Stellung.
Gonna send them around.
Diese Stellung gehört Warten auf Befehle.
They're gonna enter this trench. They're gonna enter this trench.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
They are entering this trench. Excellent.
Bereit machen. Jetzt aber im Nachschritt.
Alright. Hopefully they can't get shot at from there, but let's see. We will need to suppress this one now.
Wir müssen diese Stellung halten. Wir haben neue Befehle. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt haben. Wir halten
Move
hier.
them around here. Alright, then make sure we suppress this also, just to be certain we're good. Definitely have to watch for enemy artillery, though it looks like they're shelling... Yes, they're shelling our troops that we left out here to protect the guns. Because they do not like us protecting our guns. They'd rather we didn't. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. We are hitting the trenches very hard. Very good. That one's easily avoidable, thankfully. Sometimes it's best to set your path to one you're not going to take just yet. That way you fool the AI into dropping artillery in the path of your troops before you change it. Alright. Excellent. Did they not have any troops in these trenches? That's interesting. Because they're dumping heavy artillery on the trench. I don't remember them doing that much before. I know it's in their path, kind of, but that's interesting. What did they spend so much supply on if they didn't put troops here? That's very strange. Well, we're getting shot at from somewhere, so I suppose it's these two.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Warten auf Befehle. Wir sind unterwegs.
Yes, indeed it is. All right. Did pretty good with this one, though, taking this trench. That was pretty great. Right, gonna reinforce it quickly because I'm expecting a counterattack anytime now. might not, but I believe they'll send the counterattack once we start capturing the point. Or possibly once we have captured it. Alright, excellent. Wow. That is not good. Yeah, we've got to shell these guys real quick because they are about to attack. Ah, crap. We're going to recall these guys. Alright, Bavarians, you're getting rescheduled. They are trying to take out our guns. That would really, really mess up our offensive. Like, excruciatingly. That would be so bad. I can't even describe to you how bad it would be. It would be that bad. Excellent, we've taken the point. I want us to press the offensive hard and fast. Oh, crap. Alright. Yep. That's not great. Okay. We're going to hit the command bunker now.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir halten hier.
Go ahead and head on over here, boys.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
Make sure you're in columns.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Feuer!
Need you boys to deal with that threat quickly. Ooh, we are already taking fire. Alright. Machine gun right there. Machine gun right there.
Diese Position mit Sperrfeuer belegen. Bereit, Jungs. Sperrfeuer einleiten.
Warten auf Befehle. Rückzug! Bereit machen! Zusammenstellen! Achtung! Wir haben neue Befehle. Neue Befehle.
Neue Befehle. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt.
Alright, we're going to call in some standard riflemen to protect our guns here.
Verstärkung bereit. Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle.
Excellent. Alright.
Warten auf Befehle.
So we can move our elite Bavarian troops up.
Warten auf Befehle. Diese Stellung gehört bereit machen. Achtung, wir müssen diese Stellung.
Already taking some casualties, unfortunately.
Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit an der Linie.
Interesting. Another machine gun there. Alright.
Bereit machen. An die Linie. Achtung, Feuerstellung einnehmen. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Alright, and they can go there.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Hier die Stellung.
I do not want those machine guns opening fire. Ouch, it is opening fire. That's not great. Alright, change of plans.
Bereit machen. Die Linie. Achtung. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen diese Stellung halten. Wir haben neue Befehle. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt haben.
Mannschaften bereit befohlen. Feuer! Seid bereit, diese Position Jungs. Mit Sperrfeuer belegen. Feuert auf diese Stellung. Sperrfeuer befohlen. Feuerwalze einladen für leichte Sperrfeuerladen.
Oh boy. That could be very bad. Alright, Bavarians, we need you to get up here quickly. Alright. already turning into a bit of a meat grinder. Keeping up the constant bombardment, we should be alright. Alright, keep bombarding them. Okay, we have men moving there. We need that machine gun to stay down. Alright, that's not great. Our guns are firing like overtime. Alright, I want you in skirmish formation so you don't just get massacred. That'd be great. Excellent. Alright. Bavarian troops are good. We gotta move these guys over so they will take out the enemy machine guns. I don't want them to die, so we need to move them over. Nope, let's not move them into enemy fire. That would not be great. Bavarians, get in the trench, take cover. Alright, they have reinforcements coming. Very interesting. The plot thickens. Alright. What are you doing? Alright, good. Looks like we'll lose in the command bunker, just barely. Alright, then they retreated from the command bunker, it looks like. They have more troops coming. Yep, they are incoming. Very interesting. Now they're kind of like stopped there. That's interesting. Well, we're going to move our guys up to take the command post because we need to. And I'm going to move these guys up to take out their artillery because we need to... Oh, and look at that. That artillery is firing nearly point blank to hit our guys. So it turns out that's a good move. Oh, okay. Now that we moved our men, suddenly they warped in here. Oh, boy. Okay. Very interesting. Bavarian troops. We need more of you. We are doing fairly well at firing on them like crazy. Excellent, excellent. We are taking out heavy artillery, that's good. Right, they're getting hammered by enemy artillery. It's not great. Alright. They can no longer reinforce from right here, so that's good news. Gonna get ready to assault Alpha. Here they come.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
They're getting ready for a counterattack.
Warten auf Befehle. Wir sind unterwegs.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Jetzt aber im Laufschritt.
Bereit machen. Auf Feindbeschuss vorbereiten.
Warten auf Befehle. Reihen schließen.
You have to watch the British because they do have higher range for their rifles and the like. Alright, so we managed to take it. We're going to withdraw these troops in here. We need another rifleman to come up here.
Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Just to be sure the guns are safe.
Bereit machen. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt haben.
Alright. They're coming, but there's no shooting happening because they're part way off the map, actually. And then some of them warped right here. That's interesting.
Wir haben unsere Ziele.
Interesting. The plot thickens yet further. Ouch. Oof. They are getting evaporated. I wonder if it's from these trenches. Okay. Well, we need to do an attack of some kind.
Zusammenstellen.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bereit für Feuer.
So.
Sperrfeuer belegen. Feuer! Sperrfeuer befohlen. Feuert auf diese Stellung. Feuerwalze einleiten. Mannschaften bereit.
We will begin by suppressing the enemy trench lines.
Wir haben unsere Ziele.
Excellent.
Wir haben neue Befehle. An die Linie. Warten auf Befehle.
Bereit machen. An die Linie. Achtung. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Diese Stellung gehört uns.
Bereit machen. Diese Stellung gehört uns.
All right. Here we go. Ooh, we are getting shot from more guys coming in off map. That's not great.
Feuert auf diese Stellung.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Warten auf sie los. Bereit machen. Achtung, trefft eure Ziele. Wir haben neue Befehle. Warten auf Befehle. Reihen schließen.
Alright, this is a little rough, getting bogged down somewhat here. Ooh, we're getting shot from there is what's happening.
Sperrfeuer befohlen. Feuerwalze einleiten. Positionen vorbereitet für leichte Sperrfeuer.
Alright.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
Yikes. Not the most successful offensive in history.
Verstärkung bereit.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Vivat niederlegen. Warten auf Befehle. Feuer!
Mannschaften bereit. Für Sperrfeuer. Wir haben unsere Ziele. Jungs. Feuer! Bereit für Feuerwalze auf diese Stellung.
Bereit machen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Achtung, wir sind unterwegs. Wir haben neue Befehle. Reihen schließen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Bewegt euch. Kolonne bilden. Wir müssen los.
Alright, moving forward.
Getroffen und warten auf Befehle.
Alright, we want to be absolutely certain that the enemy is not going to hit us from any of these positions. Very good. Now see, in this case, I don't have the luxury of withdrawing some of these troops because we've got to keep the pressure on. If I withdraw from here, they'll keep funneling in reinforcements in this same location. And they will reinforce the whole position before we get to do anything about it. Obviously, as you might likely be able to tell, that is not an option. So what is the solution? The solution is continuous, non-stop shelling of the enemy. As you can see, they're also bringing in troops from down here, which is a problem because they can shoot our guys that are going into the trenches. Big, big problem. Excellent. Calling in the Bavarians. Alright, interesting.
Warten auf Befehle. Feuerstellung einnehmen.
I'm going to move these two units together because they're likely to counterattack into this trench and try to throw us out. And all the extra strength we can muster together, the better.
Warten auf Befehle.
Wir sind verloren. Bereit machen. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen.
Bereit machen.
We're going to hit this position here.
Achtung!
Next.
Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt.
Wir müssen diese Stellung halten.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
That includes this spot as well, yes.
Neue Befehle. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Diese Position mit Sperrfeuer belegen. Feuert auf diese Stellung. Sperrfeuer. Feuerwalze einleiten. Mannschaften bereit. Einstellen. Seid bereit, Granaten für leichte Sperrfeuer. Alle Waffen abfeuern. Warten auf die Feuerstufe bereit machen. Bereit machen. In Stellung gehen. Achtung, bereit an der Linie. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Okay, for some reason they're not suppressed, so we're going to do something about that.
Feuerwalze befohlen. Positionen vorbereiten. Feuert auf diese Position mit Sperrfeuer belegen. Sperrfeuer befohlen. Alle Waffen abfeuern. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir halten hier. Angriff. Gefechtsformation.
Alright. Come on, boys. Oof, that machine gun is not suppressed. That's not good.
Warten auf Befehle. Alle zurückziehen.
Alright, well. Hold our position there then. They might be trying to take back C. I'm going to send in troops to make sure they can't do that. Unfortunately.
Granaten für leichte Positionen vorbereiten. Feuer! Mannschaften für Sperrfeuerwalze laden. Feuert auf diese Stellung. Sperrfeuerwalze befohlen. Feuerwalze einleiten. Feuerbefehle. Ladet sie nach. Positionen vorbereiten. Wir haben neue Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Warten auf Befehle.
See if we can get in there this time.
Bereit machen. Wir müssen
Hopefully. Could be rough. Hopefully we'll get it.
Ziele. Bereit machen. Bringt die Weiße vorne. Mannschaften bereit. Diese Position mit Sperrfeuer belegen. Achtung! Wir haben neue Befehle.
Yep, they're going for C. Very interesting.
Wir sind unterwegs. Warten auf Befehle.
They are opening fire on the enemy. That is a lot of troop movements they got there. Yikes, they're going to try to push us out of A too. It's not great.
Bereit, Jungs. Sperrfeuer befohlen. Unsere Ziele. Granaten für leichte Sperrfeuer laden. Bereit machen. Die Linie. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen.
This is a tough fight.
Schulter an Schulter. Achtung. Bereit an der Linie. Ladet wieder Sperrfeuerwalzer laden. Feuert auf diese Stellung. Wir haben neue Befehle. Los. Hier die Stellung.
Alright, they're going to overwhelm that spot there. Wow, they have a lot of reserves. Unfortunately, we are running out of supply. Oh, I didn't want to... Oh, man. I didn't want to hit that button. Whoops. Meant to say stop. Said to withdraw instead. That's not great. Okay. Rifleman, we need you over here on the double. Doing pretty good though, slaughtering their troops coming back in. Though they did make it in this trench, which means it's basically inevitable they'll take back that line. Unfortunately. Excellent, run them off there.
Wir haben neue Befehle, wollen diesen Abschnitt haben.
It looks like they massacred my troops that I had there. That's unfortunate.
Verstärkung bereit. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Okay.
Wir halten
Have
hier.
riflemen.
Wir halten hier die Stellung.
Need to send them over here.
Diese Stellung gehört uns. Reihen schließen. Wir müssen diese Stellung halten. Bereit machen. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt haben. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Alright, we gotta prepare our artillery to support the push on B.
Diese Stellung gehört uns.
Thankfully, we kind of know what to expect now.
Positionen vorbereiten. Feuerwalze einleiten.
Bereit machen. In Stellung gehen. Achtung. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen diese Stellung halten. Wir haben die neue Befehle. Wir wollen diesen Abschnitt haben.
Wir halten hier die Stellung.
Alright, excellent.
Warten auf
And we
Befehle.
got one more coming up right here.
Hier.
It's a tough fight. They are fighting tooth and nail for this position. They do not want to give it up. I can't say I really blame them.
Seid bereit, Jungs. Wir haben unsere Sperrfeuer befohlen. Ladet Granaten für leichte Sperrfeuer auf diese Stellung.
Ooh, boy.
Positionen vorbereiten. Für
Got a lot more enemy troops coming in from there as well. Yikes. We're attacking and they're doing a counterattack already. We gotta take that position with these boys. Take that one with them.
An der Linie. Warten auf
We can
Befehle.
take this second line with them.
Achtung. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt.
Reinforce anything needs reinforcing there. You guys can get in your skirmish formation already and be there. Okay, cool.
Mannschaften bereit, Jungs. Wir haben unsere Position mit Sperrfeuer belegen. Feuer! Sperrfeuer auf diese Stellung.
Yep. Looking a bit rough. Hopefully we're suppressing them enough. Ouch. That machine gun started chewing through some of my guys. It's not great. We did manage to kick some of them out of the trenches. We are slaughtering many of them over there. Those guys are all going to be slaughtered.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Zusammenstellen.
Gonna move them up here now. And actually gonna move them up here as well. Oof, those guys are likely to get massacred. We just need a little more. Just a little more out of our boys and we can take this.
Die Waffen niederlegen. Wir können hier nicht Befehle.
Oof, they are going over there to kill our boys. Problem is, the RD I would need to suppress to get them out of there safely is worth more supply than they are, unfortunately. Well, you know what? We can do that anyway, because we're about to begin an assault. So let's just, let's do it. Let's just freaking do it. We'll say basically, damn the torpedoes, and we'll get them out of there. We'll send these two guys in. They should be able to take that point. Excellent. All right. Gonna have these boys attack that trench. Take out that machine gun, hopefully. Let's just be absolutely certain that the enemy is suppressed. Don't want the possibility that they're not. Excellent. Got more Bavarian troops coming in. We did manage to take that position.
Warten auf Befehle.
Excellent. All right. Not long now and we'll have it. No! We're not going to do that. We're going for a sweep. You funny. They are hilarious, aren't they? That's actually really funny. No, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. Most definitely not. We are on the verge of total victory, and that's why you don't want us to do it. So, not happening there, buddy.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen los. Einmarsch!
Bereit machen! Achtung! Wir haben neue Befehle!
Wir haben neue Befehle. Stop am Laufschritt! In Stellung gehen!
Alright, excellent.
Wir haben neue Befehle!
Made it in the trash. And we will take B. And then we just have to support another little attack on A and we'll have it.
Hier!
Then they can't call in more
Wir
reinforcements.
ziehen uns zurück!
Warten auf Befehle! Rückzug! Bereit Wir müssen los! Jetzt aber im Lauf! Schulter an Schulter! Achtung! Ausrücken! Einmarsch!
Bereit machen! Bereit an der Linie! Achtung! Ausrücken! Reihen schließen! Wir haben neue Befehle! Wir sind unterwegs! Wir haben neue Befehle!
I think it's time to use the elite infantry here.
Neue Befehlsstufe bereit machen! Wir haben neue Befehle! In Stellung gehen! Diese Stellung gehört uns!
Alright, let's move up, boys.
Warten auf Befehle! Los.
Oh, I was like, what is that? They have artillery somewhere? What? No, we were burning their balloon. Okay, good. Good. Had me concerned for a moment. Just a little concerned.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle! Feuerwalze einleiten!
When we do this, we're going to have a bunch of these guys just retreat en masse. They're hurt so bad already anyway. Excellent timing. And we are taking the final trench. And all these reinforce points are white, so they can't really use them to reinforce, which is excellent. Alright. I hope we didn't run out of gold on this one. We did lose quite a few troops. We'll see how close it came. But we got a sweep, so that's the important part. We did it with only 1 extra corps compared to the enemy forces, and that's with 9 corps in defense. That's it's a blessing that the enemy doesn't have the technology for much better defenses already. Otherwise, that would have been possibly a massacre. Okay. Let's see the damage. 854. Oof. Okay, we got 400 back. We're good. Because that means it's 454.9 we lost. This is what I wanted. 454.9 we lost for replenishment cost. They lost 2,224 gold reserves to replenish all the troops. Yes, like half of our losses almost were elite troops. We lost 7,300, about 7,400 men. However, the enemy lost almost 17,000 men. That is an excellent victory. This was a great battle for us. Yeah, kept army morale as high as possible. Efficiency, do a lot with little. Ratio, percentage of supply cap spent versus score gained. Awesome. That was a great battle. We did really, really well. Very pleased with the performance of our troops there. And having those continuous guns to suppress the enemy made all the difference. All the difference. All right. All right, guys. We did win at Calais. That was a great battle. Excellent. We still have gold left. That's important. We need to move the troops from E. We're going to move them to Hasbrook. That gives us 9, 10, 10, and 9 in order to attack Calais next turn. So we can get a clean sweep there again in all 3 and take it. Alright. So we have 2 research points left. Wanting to go after the Blitz here. But we'll save it for now in case something comes up or whatever, because we don't really need the interim stuff as much. So, let's see what the next turn holds. See what happens. Yeah, I didn't imagine they were going to be able to attack us with losing 2,200 gold in a pop that turn. Okay. Let's see. Information bulletin. We use aircraft for civilian duties, but we've yet to truly apply them to war. We need more research to determine if they are a valid weapon. Research fighter planes. And we will get 2 German air wings deployed to Kreuznach. Duration 5 turns. Okay. Well, that's worth doing then. Since we got that objective, we're going to scrap the citizen support blitz thing for now. We're going to get recon and fighter planes, and we're going to get bombers, because that will help immeasurably. Birds of prey. We used aircraft in the past for entertainment and sport. Now we use them as birds of prey to hunt down enemy pilots or to throw explosives down to the ground. War, as always, spurs progress. July of 1915. +5 national will. Excellent. Alright, so we got actually 4 German air wings, because the research here, when you research recon and fighter planes, it unlocks them for purchase, and it grants 2 free air wings. They contain fighter aircraft, unlocks recon air superiority air missions, and then bombers. Aircraft wings now automatically contain bomber aircraft. Existing wings are updated automatically. Alright. The only thing is, if we're going to attack and take Calais this turn, they're useless here in these regions, because we'll send them there and they can't act yet until the turn after. However, if wherever we're planning to push towards Paris is where we need to place them. So, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I think we're going to place them here, potentially. Problem is we need to move troops down there. That's another turn. Alternatively, yeah, no, I think I'm going to put them there. That still fits our strategic plan a little bit better. And that way we can strike in these 2 territories and just have free reign down here. That would be great. Bar-le-Duc, Saint-Manahout, Beauzier, and Rethel. And now you'll see we can go to the purchase menu and purchase German air wings. 4 air squadrons, 2 fighters, 1 bomber each. Allows use of air missions in battle. Depending on research, units will be delivered to Kreuznach. So let's go ahead and do that. Excellent. Alright. Only problem is maybe I should have waited to buy that just to see how we do. Send it to Arras. How we do in the battles for Calais. Alright, it'll be fine. We'll do alright. So, that's an excellent advantage here for us. I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. We did end the turn. We got air wings now. We completed an objective to get 2 extra air wings, which was fantastic. And now we can begin our move to actually finish taking Calais. If we can somehow keep our losses down to like 400 apiece, we could do it. However, we may have to be contented with only 1 or 2 victories at Calais. We might get another attack off somewhere else. We'll have to see how that goes. But, yeah, thank you all for joining me. God bless.